Alright, what do we get out of this?
Yeah.
Already on.
No problem.
Keep scout. Oh, we got a level up. That's what we got out of this. Alright, let's assign our level up. Ranger Danger. Stranger Danger Ranger. Just leveled. More streetwise. Seems like a lot. Do we want to help with some intimidate? Maybe. Just go more intimidate. More streetwise. We never use alchemy. I never use athletics. I do use stealth in here. We'll grab stealth. So this is the next power level. This is a big deal. It's level 10 for our multi-classes. Do we have another attack that's useful here? Fighter becomes resistant to dexterity afflictions. Reduces recovery time when switching weapons. Resistant to might afflictions. Gives a damage bonus to the fighter's proficient weapons. That sounds quite useful. Okay. And next level of Ranger. We can headshot people. Is there a cooldown on this? No. That's nice. This is just a instant attack that disables. It would help me use up the Ranger resources that we're not currently using. I don't need defensive bond. Don't need that. Tumbling, not so nice.
Gleaming endowment.
Hey, Care Bear, thank you for the donation. Have I tried Jameson's Castmates yet? I don't know what that is. Jameson. Give the Jameson IPA a shot. I'll write that down and try it, man. Thank you. Is it a? I'm not clear from what you're saying here. Is it a beer or a whiskey? The IPA suggests a beer. That's an imperial, an India Pale Ale, rather. Excuse me. And but a caskmate. I guess it could be a cask brewed. You're saying from that, and the brewer is Jameson. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Could be good. Charge is strong. What's charge? What type of speed / type of RAM am I using? I'd have to look, Cubics. I don't know that information off the top of my head. What do we want with these? What charge are you guys talking about? Oh, I can't take another fighter share right now. This is a ranger. You sure charge is helpful? I'm gonna take interrupting shot because it sounds good. Lets me interrupt casters like instantly. Sounds amazing. That's a great level up right there. All right, let's take a look at what we're getting on the barbarian. Alchemy to 8, athletics. Let's go athletics to 6. Survival religion, we'll take religion to 6. Ooh, big level up for us. Yeah, I love bourbon barrel aged beers in general, Care Bear. I've never tried it on an IPA. I normally like it on stouts or porters. So I'll have to try that. I don't know the brand, Jameson. Where, I mean, let me rephrase that. I know Jameson, but I don't know them as a beer brewing company. So is this like an arm of their whiskey or what? When hurt or better, the barbarian gains resistance against body afflictions. That's pretty damn nice. It's really damn nice. 20 defense when disengaging. We don't need that. Savage defense. What does it cost me to use this? 3 rage. Not too excited about that. Spirit Frenzy. Send the barbarian into a frenzy state, granting strong and fit inspirations as well as action speed. We already do that. Berserker, yep. When active, can stagger foes. What does stagger do? -5 might. It's not bad. What is the other one? Blood Frenzy. Attack targets. When scoring a critical hit, 4 raw damage per 3 seconds. That's a very small amount of damage. Yeah, Nightbot rigs. Nightbot doesn't do raffles very well, guys. Or random stuff. I don't know about those. It's because you can't trust Nightbot on that one, Cubics. Really, if you're trying to randomize something, don't do it with that. So I guess I'm gonna go unflinching here, but I kind of wanted other ones. Like, I really wanted these upgrades, but I really want these upgrades. So that's 3 more levels away. Do I want a frenzy upgrade? It feels like I'm gonna get one. It's just, do I want it now? Staggering. I guess I should look what the next level does, although I'll never get this. When active, kills increase frenzy duration. No. Ghostly spirits spin outwards, causing freeze damage and terrify. Alright, we're gonna go spirit frenzy and unflinching. Take unflinching first. What does this do? What does this do? Oh, I'm looking forward to leap. Okay. Makes my frenzy cost more. Oh, fuck. So it does. Didn't notice. Well, I'm probably still getting it. But let's grab this first. Let's grab unflinching. Okay. Alright. We now have our next level of corrosive damage on the druid. Looks good. The Tempest has been amazing. It's been a really fun class. Fun to play. I like it that I can set up macros that make it just as efficient as it would be if I was using it, except I don't have to do anything with it. That's great. Been a lot of fun. Let's take a look at Twitch chat upgrade. Athletics or explosives. Explosives have been nearly useless. The AoEs aren't big enough. I keep wanting to use explosives to draw aggro just by like AoEing a group of guys, but the explosive AoE is like 1 to 2 wide. So that's not been real good for us. Let's bump intimidate up a little bit more. Full attack. Dash across the battlefield in a flash, attacking anyone caught in their path and interrupting them. Sounds decent. Vigorous defense, plus 20 all defenses, concentration for 15 seconds. Sounds amazing. What does it upgrade into? Each time the fighter takes damage, the duration extends. That's so good too. What other passives do we have? Unstoppable. Body control. This is going to be a fun level. Don't care about disengagement. Oh, this is where we become resistant to everything, huh? I don't know if I need an active. Spin Barrage eats all my stuff eventually. Charge sounds like it might be useful every once in a great while. 10-meter charge to get to a location. This I guarantee will be useful sooner or later. Does it cost 2 or 1? 2. It's a lot of discipline. Yeah, but I have a suspicion I'm going to want more than I'm able to take on this tier of stuff. I wouldn't even mind that. I'm not super excited about that, quite honestly. I'm not really excited about quick switch. Immunity to resolve afflictions. We already have resistance to resolve afflictions. We have that by being the race we're in, I believe. So if we already have resistance to resolve afflictions, then it becomes might and dex afflictions, hobbled, immobilized, and paralyzed. Those are really fucking irritating. Considering running this, unstoppable. Let's grab unstoppable. Okay, what do we have here? Reviving exhortation. Nice. Can heal an ally. Or bring an ally back from being knocked unconscious. Not so excited about this one. Next level of aura seems pretty good. Also converts hits to crits. That's not useful. It's this one. Another armor rating. Oh, now also provides the constant regeneration. So we'll get 3 HP per second off that. It's still not bad. I mean, between that plus the ones we already have, we're already getting 7. So this would bring it up to 10 HP per second. Or 10 HP per 3 seconds anyways. Can become resistant to those. Resistance to con afflictions. That's nice because this fucks with our healing when we're weakened, enfeebled, or sickened. Resistant to intellect afflictions. I want all of these. I love this class, by the way. This has been a really good class. I don't care about Max Zeal. Huh. So +1 armor. Or rather, +3 heals per 3 seconds. Bring allies back. And a bunch of passive resist stuff. I think I'm going to take... oh, it cost me 4 Zeal. Well, I don't ever use Zeal for anything except heals. How much Zeal do I have now? Do I have 5? How does this kill them again? So, a revive with 300 health. And they lose 150 health over 15 seconds. And they gain strong for 15 seconds. How does that kill them? I mean, most of my units are like less than 200 health. Check the chant on the level 7 aura, chant aura. All right, we'll come back to that in just a second. Well, if you guys have 200 health, oh, it doesn't increase my maximum. It just increases, it just heals the base. I assumed it increased maximum, so I assumed it would resurrect them with 300 health and they'd take 150 damage over that time period. All right, here's the chanter side of things. Do we have anything? Oh, this is the priest side of things, rather. Increase penetration with fire, increase in penetration with electricity, penetration with acid and decay. Divine terror. Devotion of the faithful. No. Circle of protection. Only lasts for how long? 10 seconds. Jesus, when a cast time of 4.5 seconds, a recover time of 3 seconds, and a duration of 10 seconds, it's pretty painful. Triumph of the Crusaders. AoE per kill. Is this a targeted? Gives an ally strong for 60. Friendly AoE gives 60 health and gives them heals on kills. That's pretty nice. Put that on the druid. What's shiny beacon do? Not much. What's this do? What's hardy? Con. It's another con buff. Yeah, no, I understand that it will get better. It's still pretty sad, the amount of time. I mean, this is basically a 20-second buff. They cost me 10 seconds to cast. Like, I'm not interested in that. Tempted to take concentration here. I'm also tempted to try out this Triumph of the Crusaders thing. Let's try a Triumph of the Crusaders. See how good or bad that is. Alright. Chanter wise, what do we get? 15% damage to burn with weapons. Meh. Friendly aura, 10 deflection when enemies engaged. Maybe. The long nights drink birth the revenge of morning. That's my song. Oh man. Weaken for 10 seconds, minus 2 might for 10 seconds. Wow. It's pretty good. Is the AoE different than the other AoEs? No? Same area of effect? Devotion is godlike. What is devotion? Priest buff. How do I go back? What is this devotion one you guys are all excited about? This one? 4 might, but it doesn't give the might inspiration, so it doesn't remove the debuffs. 20 accuracy. 20 accuracy is nice. I mean, I guess that means it stacks with might buffs. I can see why you'd like that. I can see that being fairly strong. Yeah, I'm not so excited about the debuff part because I don't think we're going to be in shape to do that. Long cast time, that's hard because what I want to do is I want to hit the Ranger and the Druid with this. And if I can't hit the Ranger and the Druid with this, I don't really care much past that. I mean, I guess accuracy is useful in everything. Yeah, maybe we'll try it. I like the idea of the healing too, but I already have a lot of healing. The Druid pretty much self-heals all the time. What do these do? Summons. So I went the Scald again on this guy, and I don't know that I should have. It's the things I want to do with the Scald is cast all this offensive magic, but I don't know. I don't know if it's actually worth it or not. Revive allies in the area of effect with a small amount of health. Sounds good. This is the charm one. This buffs our armor upgrade to also include piercing and slashing, right? Or piercing and burning. Now that stun is a lot more reliable. What does this do? Allied AoE, strong for 15 seconds, immune to dex afflictions. Oh, I see. If I clear a dex, it gives them strong. Extra paralyze. It's frightened after paralyze. It's probably worth picking up. Can't remember what frightened does. What's frightened do? Oh, -5 resolve. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And -3 power levels. I don't know. I feel like I should pick up a chant. These look pretty strong. -5 con, -50% healing received. -2 might. And I don't really want to run this chant anymore. I mean, it was okay, but I don't like it. So, which chant? 10 deflection. That will help the tank. That's about it. 15% damage is whatever. I mean, it is 15% friendly AoE damage. That probably won't affect the Druid, but sometimes will. And then there's the weakened one. I think it is the damage aura at the end of all this, reading through all of that. I think there's a bunch in this tier that I would like to take. Okay. Alright. Is that all of our level ups taken care of? No, we got Twitch chat left. Intimidate. Does this proves the accuracy, damage, and effectiveness of bombs, small noise makers, and similar devices? Nothing about radius though. Maybe you need to have the person who uses explosives to have like a high intelligence. Maybe that's why my radius sucks. I don't know if bombs are affected by intelligence as well. All right. We were gonna take a passive over here. I think we were taking the one that made us immune to, or resistant to. I think it was. Jesus, either of these could be good. It was the int one, which is a paladin one, right? So immune to hobbled, immobilized, and paralyzed. That's the resistant one. That's what we wanted there. The paladin we were gonna take. You guys, you're trying to talk me out of the revive, so sure. I can be talked out of the revive. Perception. Distracted, disoriented, and blinded isn't that big of a deal for me. Con afflictions is a big deal. Take resistance to con afflictions. Okay. Alright. Let's change some things up. I'm going to be lazy with my casters, but make them a little bit better than I'm currently using them. I think AoE paralyzes are pretty great. So we need to redo his chant. And this needs to be stripped out. Throw that in. Damage, damage. Great. Okay. Why not take Flames of Devotion and Shared Flames? I don't know what you're asking. I don't know them by name. You have to talk to me while I'm in the screen.
Yes.
Up another level of inspiration, which I never ever fucking use, even when the fights get hard, because I always forget. So that's a good thing. We leveled. We need to turn on things like shield effect again and dagger effect. I don't know why that turns off on levels, but it does.
Yes.
Parrying blade, sure.
What is it?
Alright, I do need to open this guy up a little bit. And take a look here. Alright, let's make a new one. I'm going to call this Lazy Debuffs. And it's going to be quite simple. It's going to be, does the target have a dex debuff? If not, give them a dex debuff. Fuck is it? It's that one. Target by greatest number of enemies. We need a cooldown on this. Cooldown's about double, right? So 6 seconds. So call that 12. Right. And it's about what I want. And out of curiosity, when we look at lazy buffs, what do we have over here? We're not doing any debuffing, right? Nope. Cool. Okay. We're good. Alright. That was fun. Levels for days. Let's go exploring. Oh, what do we get new on her? Oh, like some sort of resistance thing. Already forgotten. Ah, interrupting shot. Nice. Ranger targets the enemy's head, interrupting them. Good.
Sure.
Anything else in this area? The mural. Did I interact with that mural? I don't remember. Let's go check. In case I didn't.
Right.
Why not?
Okay. Level up doesn't cure wounds. Feels bad.
I'll see it done.
Ah. What? Oh, there's more up here. Okay.
Huh? Keeping quiet. Found some. Huh? I shall.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving them a fair shot.
Bring them down.
So he's got 4 juice. He's on auto. He's supposed to be doing things. Like lazy debuffing. Did I fuck that up? They have affliction dexterity. Ah, it's that they don't have affliction dexterity. That's what's fucked up. Okay. Did he just miss them with that though? See, this is what kills me about that. It's a point blank AoE. He just cast that and missed them. Is there some range thing conditional I can put in there? Because this is what was fucking us earlier. Alright. Target is in melee range. Yeah, I can rest whenever I want. That's so painful. There's nothing that lets me dictate a range. So he'll just cast that into the air. And here's our big problem. Non-targeted spells, apparently a big problem. I don't feel like the other caster does that. I feel like the other caster will cast appropriately. But target in melee range isn't... Well, we can try target in melee range. The thing is, it's a cone. I don't want it to only cast when it's in melee range. Let's see what happens if we say in melee range. Because it's not melee range. It's more than, like, it's about quadruple melee range is actually the range of that spell. Did it again. Cast at the sound of his voice, the killers froze. He just fucking hit nothing again. He's just casting it into space. Target is in melee range. Maybe self is in melee range? Is that the problem? I don't think I have a self is in melee range problem. Alright, so self enemies in melee range greater than 0.
As you like.
Sure.
I shall make it so. As you like. Oh, indeed. Yeah? Nice and slow.